Alrighty, everybody. We are back. You guys are in the warehouse. You've just seen sort of that light disappear into that kind of mysterious structure in the back of the warehouse. What would you like to do?
Think we'd like to follow the mysterious light.
Right. Let's be like a moth and head towards the light.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask for another stealth roll from everyone, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Sonia's fine.
Of course.
I got a 10.
This time I got a 17.
Let's go sneaky.
Yeah.
This time I got a 16.
All right. Yeah.
Goodness.
Hey.
So you're like a little bit more like in it now, and you're able to kind of just like make your way through the space, all the way to sort of, like the brick structure that has a like metal door and no windows on it. The sort of like stone cube in the back of the building.
Okay. Do we see any sort of way in?
There's a metal door.
Oh, there's a metal door.
All
Sorry,
right.
I thought.
I think we try to go through.
Open it quietly.
If we can.
There's a slight clank as you try the door and find it locked.
Yep. Knew I should have gotten some lock picking tools before. Try this. Wait, but it's metal?
Yeah. There is a keyhole underneath the handle.
Okay.
So we can try to-
So, probably one of the guards standing outside would have a key, maybe?
Sonia will sort of go, "Oh, move aside, hang on."
Oh.
She'll get, a pin from her hair and a pry bar from her pocket and start to work on the, lock.
Yeah.
Potometer.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just like, Sonia, you are so cool.
She's like, "I know, Helena, don't worry about it."
You all find her attractive now, right? Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
good. Yeah.
Click!
Do it.
And she will pull the door back with a groan, revealing just like mostly a fairly dark staircase that just like goes down into the depths, sort of like going like below the ground floor, stonework. And on the far side of it, you sort of like on the other end of the stairs, if you go all the way down at the bottom of them, immediately to the right, there's kind of a like stone archway, and through it you see the flickering light of a fire, and you hear the distant sound of men laughing.
Right. Well, I guess we gotta press on.
Yeah, hopefully going undetected, or at least we can see how many people are here.
Okay, so are we going down the stairs?
Yeah.
Sonia will kind of, gesture like after you guys. What order are we going?
I think either Jeff or Satus should go first, because Satus will probably.
I would say, Jeff, your stealth is better than me in case we got to do that.
And I do have dark vision, so I can
I think
see
that
a
makes
little
sense.
better. But be ready to charm some people.
Yeah, I think Jeff, Satus, and then Helena and Sonia in the back.
Sounds good.
we're trying to sneak past them, are we? Is that the idea here?
We at least, all we can do is hear them, so we should at least get close enough to see the situation. If we can sneak past, if we,
See if we can hear anything useful. We're not.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to keep our distance a little.
Right. Maybe there's a door before we get to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okie dokie. So, as you go down the stone staircase, you don't see any signs of any other passages or secret entrances or anything like that. It just seems to kind of be regular worked smooth stone.
Okay.
And as you sort of get further down, you're hearing sort of more clearly the sound of like two men talking. And they seem to be sort of like telling each other like sort of like some like story about like and let me tell you, like, that's the last time that I ever went to High Run, because the name is well earned, if you know what I mean. And they both just kind of like burst out into laughter. It sort of sounds like maybe like two guards that are off duty or something like that. And you sort of hear like the crackle of a fire, and they're kind of having like a loud conversation. So it mostly covers up any sounds of you approaching. Emma, you're now kind of at the point where like you're at the bottom of the staircase. You've maybe like a foot or two before you would be sort of like walking in front of sort of that like archway that is immediately to your right and kind of like leading into the next room. Past it, you can now see very clearly. It's just like on the other side of the archway, if you go straight, you will just run into a brick wall. Like sort of going through the archway seems to be the only way to descend further.
Okay. But if we keep going, they're maybe gonna see us.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like they might have their backs turned. I don't think that you have any way of ascertaining that from your current position.
Okay. I think we gotta just push forward. Just be as quiet as possible. And also look like we're supposed to be here, just in case.
That might be tricky, but sure.
I think that might be tricky. We're kind of walking past them, right? We're kind of walking into their field of vision.
Again, so like you're walking into a room that has them in it. Like, from like what you can see on your, like, from like the sliver that you can catch of the room behind you is just kind of the room ahead of you, rather. From where you are, it's kind of just like on the far side of it, there seems to be a bookshelf with some books and a couple of other odds and ends. But you can't really get a sense for, are these guys facing towards the fire, which seems to be on the far side of the room? Are they looking towards the entrance? Are they armed? Are they not? Like,
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
And so you just walk into the room?
Gonna walk. Yeah. Is there any other option?
We knock them out or something. We kill them.
I mean, these plans are not incompatible with walking into the room. Like, there's this might lead from.
Yeah, or do we want to charm them so that they can?
Let's first see how many people, because we don't know how. Can we tell how many people there are based on voices, or?
It seems to be two.
Two. Okay.
It seems to be two.
Yeah, I mean, if I cast Charm Person at level 2, I think I can charm 2 people. So, yeah. So if we absolutely need to, I can roll in and just be like, you like us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least as long as their wisdom stats aren't really good.
Yeah.
All right, so you walk into the room and you see sort of, like immediately in front of you, there is a table. The two armored men, one is the blonde gentleman that you saw before. One is a dark-haired dwarf that has what other sort of like instantly memorable physical attribute, Emma?
I think he's wearing like a set of spectacles, but the kind that just kind of sit on your nose, like
sure, like a pince
glasses.
Yeah, the pince nez. That's right. Yes.
Cool.
And, they're both kind of armored, but they're both sort of, like, sitting down. There's half-eaten plates of food in front of them. And, it's kind of like, on one side of the room, there is sort of that, like, bookshelf full of, like, books and various odds and ends. On the other side of it, there's the fire and a little stove. Then there's the table in the middle that they're both sitting, one at each end of it. Their weapons, swords, and shields on the table, not on them right now. And beyond them, like sort of like past them on the other side of the door, or excuse me, on the other side of the table, is another metal door. And they kind of both freeze mid-story as you walk in, Cal. And the blonde man will sort of go, "Can we help you? What are you doing down here, sir?"
My friends.
And you see his
What's
hand
up?
is starting to like just like move towards like his weapon, just kind of like in case I need it.
And I'll put up my hands like, no, like, I'm not armed. I'm not armed.
Uh-huh.
But
you're not
I
supposed
was
to be here.
sent. No, well, yes, I'm Jeff.
We don't care about what your name is. We care about who the hell let you in here.
Well, I work for House Razak, or I work for.
They exchange a
House-
look like, all right, no, this person clearly knows shit she shouldn't know.
Yeah.
They shouldn't know. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I came in with Admiral Razak from the Solanese Navy, and I'm doing a little bit of work for House Saelig, and they asked me to come down here and check on the terriers.
They exchange a look. Well, roll me. I don't even know what this is. Like,
Deception, performance.
Deception or performance, one of the two.
I think
or
I-
Jeff. Yeah, roll for Jeff.
Yeah, roll for Jeff.
I think it's a
Roll for Jeff.
deception check. So yeah,
Okay.
like,
All right, here we go. Ooh, that's good. 17 plus 7 for 24.
Nice.
Jeff.
Jeff Power.
so these two guys are very visibly confused. Like,
Yeah.
but they don't seem to immediately not believe you. Like, they're kind of like, like this time it'll be the dwarf that speaks, and he'll kind of go, "Okay, so you know about the Admiral. That's all fine and good. But what's this about terriers? What?"
Well, you know, the special beasts that are being kept and that you have to feed with buckets of, raw meat and such.
The blonde man will sort of go, "I don't know about you, Arlen, but I'm remembering that special training that the Admiral gave us." And the dwarf will sort of go, "Yeah, you mean the one about if people show up in the middle of the night asking questions about things they shouldn't know, and without an official escort by someone that is pre-authorized, they're probably intruders?" And the guy will
All
be
right,
like,
then
met my friend Satus.
Satus is going to step up and go, you mean an escort like this? And then cast Charm Person.
They are like
level 2.
mid-drawing their swords as you cast Charm Person.
Yeah.
So it's a wisdom
Have you met
save-
Satus?
It's a wisdom saving throw of 16 is what they got to do.
Okay.
So the first one rolls a 19. That'll be
Oh,
the blonde
shit.
gentleman.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit, the second one rolled exactly the same thing. So, like, the spell just, like, bounces off of them, and I think at this point we are rolling initiative, everyone.
Oh.
Damn. See, this is what I was saying in our group chat after we did the last 20 to Midnight Nights.
Yeah.
I roll good, like, normally, but anytime it's important,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
less
this
that
wasn't
I roll
so-
bad.
yeah.
It's that
They-
the people
they
who have
rolled
to do the
good,
same,
yeah.
like, all my save things get thwarted.
Oh, man.
All right, let's roll for initiative. Jeepers creepers. That would be a 13 plus 1 for a 14.
Okay.
That would be 5.
Oh,
6.
Better than me.
Yeah, but I want to grab him.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to switch our ambiance.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Vibes have changed.
The vibes have changed, yeah.
Satus, you're first.
Okay. Let's see in that case. I might do. So we're just gonna fight these guys. But now that there's 2, I can do all these things where it's like at this level you can do it for 2 people. That's fun.
As
That's
the sounds of like them pulling the swords out, by the way, you'll hear from behind you. Good luck with this part. I'm staying behind here.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair enough.
valid, but damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I haven't fought someone in so long. I'm forgetting where all my things are. Where is?
It has been a minute since we've.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'm going to just do a good old. Damn, I can't do 2 people with that one. Oh, that's only for one. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. I'm just gonna cast. It's far enough away. Like, could I cast Thunderwave where it would just like attack them and then not hurt us? I'm always confused about that with Thunderwave.
Yeah. You could like roll. You could like rush past Cal and then cast Thunderwave so that it's all in front of you.
Okay, yes. I'm going to do that. I will cast it just at first level.
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw of 16.
All right. The dwarf rolls a 19 again. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
And the human rolls a 14. So one of them saves.
Sweet. Then the human will take 2d8, which I just rolled. I got a 3 and a 7, so 10 of thunder damage.
And the dwarf will probably also take like half of it, no?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's see. On a failed save, creature takes 2d8. On a successful, they take half as much. And they are not pushed back.
Yeah. So this is interesting because it's a little bit of kind of like, well, there goes the stealth portion of the evening, because there is this like loud booming thunder, and you sort of like, you know, like the table smashes and splinters as, you know, like the dwarf kind of just like holds his ground, but the human is full on just like blasted back, slams into the bookshelf, a couple of like jars crashing into the floor from like the force of it, and he seems seriously winded from what you just did, Satus.
Cool. Yeah, I figured maybe Thunderwave wasn't the sneakiest, but I figured at some point they would yell or flip an alarm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, the dwarf is gonna go next, and he's not gonna like what you just did, Satus, so he's gonna go and try to attack you.
That's fine.
And he can make 2 swings with his sword.
Oh, shit. I don't like that.
How curious. So he just rolled 2 natural 20s.
Oh no, okie dokie.
Oh, that's really, really bad.
This is
okay.
It's unideal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so like you do that, and like this dwarf just like turns around and just like in quick succession, just like wham and wham, and just kind of like gets you on either side.
Sure.
So the first one will do, that is 18 points of damage.
Okay, I'm all right.
And the second one will do an even 20 points of damage.
All right, I'm still up, but hurting.
Okay.
Helena, it's your turn.
Okay. So I was gonna knock them out, but now I think it's just plain death. So I can do 2 attacks per turn. I'm gonna take my sword and head for the dwarf first. Yeah. I'm aiming for the head.
All right.
Yeah.
Hit us.
All right.
Okay. That's natural 20 plus 9.
All right, well, roll me damage with like your dice doubled.
Good.
This is the least
punching.
fucking around combat encounter that I've ever heard.
It's escalated so much. Didn't need to. Okay, 7, 14. That's a 20
Okay.
total.
Yeah, you just like bring your like sword down, and I think like, you know, slam it, and you know, you sort of see like the dwarf fall in one direction, his severed ear falls on the other direction.
Okay. Shall I go again?
You can go again, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I think this time, if I were to knock him out, that would be fine. So that's a 14 plus 9.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that will hit for sure.
Okay.
His armor is nice studded leather, but it is not capable of standing up to this onslaught.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
Alrighty, yeah. You sort of like this time kind of like bring the sword down on his side, and he winces as he just kind of like receives this like blow from the flat of your blade.
Okay.
Cal, you're up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go up to the human. He's the one who's got the like metal.
Yeah, the sort of like nice gauntlets.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna grab those gauntlets and cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Whoa, metal gauntlet.
Okay, is that a you attack or is that a me save?
It is a me attack.
All right, roll me.
All right. That is gonna be 6 plus 7 is gonna be 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
He sort of like, is able to just kind of like grasp, wriggle away from your grasp.
Oh, wait, I have advantage on the attack roll if he's wearing armor. I knew there was a reason why.
Yeah.
Wearing metal armor or just armor?
Metal. Armor made
he
of
has
metal.
studded leather. But I guess we established that his glasses are
gauntlet-
metal. All right, sure. Or that the gauntlets are metal. All right,
Yeah,
sure.
right? That's why I grabbed the gauntlets.
Okay.
Nice one, Cal.
Oh, jeez. Well, it's worse. 9.
Yeah, no, he seems to be surprisingly dexterous.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Emma?
Nah, because I don't want him to get an attack of opportunity.
Fair enough.
So,
Well,
yeah.
he's next, so he's going to attack you. His hands, he manages to keep them away from you, and they're gonna fall on the hilt of his sword, and he'll bring it up towards you in a swing.
Okay.
So that is respectively 20 and 26 to hit.
yeah, that will hit.
Okay, so it's going to be a total of 22 points of damage as you take
Total
2
of 22?
slashes. A total of 22 from both hits.
Okay, but I would like to, as a reaction, cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So So I point my finger at him, and he is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. He must make a dexterity saving throw of 15.
Okay, let's see. Dexterity, not these guys are strong, so that's an 11.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
so
Yes.
so that's 2d10 of damage. 10, there's 1. That's okay. Ooh, okay, so that is going to be 18 points of damage.
Wow, all right,
Burn
yeah.
damage,
Okay.
yeah.
So you this guy managed to wriggle away from you, but this time he hits you and your eyes blaze with fire as you point at him. And a moment later, there's this horrified scream from the corner where this man was thrown as he just is on fire. Alrighty.
Right.
Satus, it's your turn.
I am going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
Yay.
Yay!
Decision,
Yeah.
good decision.
Just feels like the right thing to do. I'll go. It's quite a lot, so I'll do it at 3rd level, and that will give me 21 points of healing.
Nice.
Cool.
Excellent, very good. The dwarf is up next. He is furious at what you have done to him, Helena, so he's going to turn his attack on you, and he's going to try to take 2 swings at you with his sword. They're respectively 12 and 22. I'm guessing that one hits and one doesn't.
That's right. 22 will hit, but not 12.
That is 15 points of damage as
Whoa, okay.
the sword impacts your side.
Ow. Okay.
It is now your turn, though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come right back at him, and let's see if we can maybe get somewhere with this. Right. So, rolling to hit, 13 plus 9.
That will hit.
Good, because I've had just about enough of this.
Yes.
Okay, and damage, here we go. Yeah. That is 24.
Satus, you feel this burst of cold air as Helena takes her swing, and a moment later the dwarf's body slumps as their head rolls on the floor, having been hacked clean off the body in one clean sweep.
Oh, Lord. I guess I gotta use my other attack on the other guy. Okay.
Sure, he's still on the ground, he's still sort of a little bit on fire, but you just rush over and are attacking him.
Okay. Oh, actually, that was not good. So that is an 11. So it might not hit.
With an 11, he rolls out of the way as you bring the sword down. Your sword impacts into the bookshelf, sending bits of wood splintering upwards.
thrown by all this murder.
Cal, you're up.
Okay. I am gonna try to try something sort of interesting at this point, and I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to make my voice boom as I say to this guy, if you don't want to end up like him, let us pass. They are ours.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check.
All right. I believe my intimidation is so that's a 16.
Okay, he'll sort of like, put his hands up and go like, whoa, okay, let's talk about this, let's talk about this. Okay, sorry, I did not understand that you all are very clearly meant to be here. And I think that we can all just maybe let things go. And maybe I let you go, you let me go, and then we can all
and you say nothing.
Go. Yeah, no, absolutely not. And I think that we can all just appreciate that this maybe was a situation that got out of hand, and I think that maybe I have somewhere else to be. Maybe
I think we're gonna have to tie him up at the very least.
Well, maybe I can give you some information that would be helpful about this place and what you should look out for past that door. Then maybe if we do that, nobody has to tie anyone up for any reasons.
You can do that, and you can also, if anyone asks you what happened, you can not mention us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Look, I got here, I had a little bit of water. I woke up, the next thing I knew, this place was a mess. Something had happened to, Arlen, but, I didn't see anything.
Honestly, it might look more realistic if we tied you up, but let's see what you have to say.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
We'll untie you on our way back, if what you say is good. How about that?
Well, it's not what I can say, it's what I can show you. Because I know that somewhere on the premises, there is a map and a schematic for the rest of this facility that has everything that you need to know laid out on it. So you let me go. From the top of the stairs, I shout down to you where it's hidden. And then I go on my own way. Nobody needs to tie anyone up.
Can we do an insight check or something?
I can do detect thoughts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will detect thoughts. It's a wisdom saving throw of 16.
That's a 5.
Okay. So,
all right.
Let me just see exactly what it says. You can read the thoughts of a certain creature. You can focus your mind on any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. And then I initially learn the surface thoughts, what's most on its mind at the moment. And then as an action, I can shift my attention to someone else or probe deeper.
Yeah, so
I think surface is probably fine because he's focusing on
I think
the
that
map stuff.
I think his surface.
Yeah.
I think it's
this is pretty on the surface.
His pretty surface thoughts are kind of they're never gonna think to look behind that brick over on the fireplace, the black one, right on top of the stove. And it's a man. I hope that they take this offer because I've never been authorized to go past that door. When Captain Rookwood brought me in and gave me the orientation. It was very important that I never go past that door, so I can't really tell them anything. If they, God, I really hope that they let me go. I don't want to end up like Arlen. Oh God, it's a good thing that they pointed out that was there because otherwise I would have no information to give them. Oh God, and he seems mostly genuinely afraid.
Aww.
Okay, so I guess I would just turn to the rest of the team and be like, okay, I read his mind. I know where the map is.
What? No, wait, no. I was thinking of the wrong map. We have gotten extensive mental discipline training.
Is it now? I defer to you, team. Is it better to time up, or is it better to leave this guy who's fearing for his life for good reason? Do we want him to not be tied up?
I am very afraid.
I
Clearly afraid.
think we should tie him up. There are other people, and we can't fight all of them. I don't particularly want to murder all of them.
So you're afraid he would run up the stairs and tell people what's actually happening?
I don't tell
really
anyone.
loud?
Those two guys upstairs are dicks. Like, I don't want to tell them anything. I hate those
There's
guys.
people right upstairs. Look, I know what happened is not good, but if we tie you up, you will be safe. You will be fine. No one will blame you.
I go out for provisions all the fucking time. Like, you know, like in the middle of a guard shift, 3 a.m. Like, you know, we would take turns. We would go out. Like, it would not look suspicious. Like, they would not be like, oh,
Team,
where's
we
he
have to
going?
tie him up.
Okay, detect thoughts lasts for a minute, so can I see if he's bullshitting?
Yeah.
He's mostly like really just very afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, he's not kind of like, at no point, like, is he thinking, like, oh, man, I'm gonna round up a posse and we're gonna come back and, like, fucking swamp these guys, like, you know.
Okay.
Like, that is not crossing his mind.
Here's the thing, if he is tied up, he's not gonna lie. If he's not tied up, he might lie.
Right.
So
I'm expecting to just go
on the
home
other
and have
hand-
a quiet evening.
I personally would go for the not tie up because there's at least a chance he lies and they believe him. As opposed to if we tie him up and someone does come down and find him, there's
that's
0%
what
chance.
I'm talking about. You gotta think about the incentive. Yeah, this guy's seeing it right.
Cal.
I'm inclined to agree with Satus on this one.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
Okay, thank
might
you, bye.
not
And
be
he's like
right.
already like
Yeah.
starting to like run up the stairs. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, miss. I did not see you or your face. Goodbye. Just run.
Let's go downstairs and
Alright.
let's get our dragons.
Okay.
So yeah, I relayed the exact thing about
Okay, so
it's
there's
behind the brick
Okay.
of the fireplace, right?
Yeah. Like there's kind of like a brick that is once you sort of like know to look for it, it's like very easy to find and it's very obvious to
Cool.
see that you can kind of like slip it out, revealing a hidden compartment in which is an envelope.
Okay. What does it say? Or is it a map?
So you open it up and there is a map of the facility that you're in. You sort of like very quickly find the room that you are on, including sort of like a little drawing of like the stove and the bookshelves that are on the far side of the wall and the staircase that leads up to like the ground floor of the warehouse. Then past this metal door, it looks like there is a long hallway that ends in another door. And they sort of say, like, you know, and there's a little note scrawled next to it that is like, locked at all times, ask guard on duty for keys. Past that is a room that has been labeled kennels and includes 2 exits. One door just has the word Viridian written next to it and goes into a sort of like section that has been labeled cells. And then with the other one, there is a with the other door, there's a little label that just says hidden switch in straw.
Ooh. Love a hidden switch.
And
in some
past
straw.
that one, it leads into a place that has been labeled strategy room. And past the strategy room, there's a room that has been labeled laboratory.
There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot
Yeah.
going on here.
Kennels feels like most likely to be dragons.
Yeah.
So we'll take this with us to refer back to.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yes, definitely. And Sonia, we might need your lockpicking skills
Okay.
again.
Could we loot the body of the dwarf that we killed just in case?
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
There are any keys?
mhm.
Yeah,
good
you
idea.
very quickly find, 3 things in his pocket. One is a small coin purse containing 19 gold pieces.
Cool.
One
That-
is a keyring with 2 iron keys on it.
Cool.
Cool. And one is a beautifully painted portrait of a dwarven woman.
We don't take that one.
No, we leave that.
Oh dear. Okay.
Listen, we had to do what we had to do.
I guess.
I guess.
It's just like all the bad guys when you take the job with the bad people.
They took
Bad
our
things can
dragons,
happen. Right.
Helena.
It's
took our
John
dragon.
Wick.
Yeah, they really hurt
Every murder
Satus.
is okay because they killed his dog.
Okay.
I hope they didn't kill our dragon.
They didn't kill our dragons. We're getting them back.
Okay,
Mhm.
we're going.
Okay.
Okay, should we try one of the keys on the door?
Mhm.
We at the okay.
So this door actually, like this first one that is in the room that you're in, this one just you turn
Just
the handle
opens?
and it's unlocked. And it
Mhm.
leads into
Love
sort of a like narrow stone corridor that ends in another metal door. And
Okay.
this one
Is there anything else in the
and
corridor?
this
or
one has
just
kind
the-
of like 3 torches that are lit on either side. But aside from that, it just looks like a crowd control corridor as far as you can tell.
Okay. Then let's try to open that one, and if it's locked, we try a key.
Yeah, you're all sort of like going down this corridor.
I think so, yeah.
Oh God, are there traps?
Oh, God. Can we perceive if perception check to make sure there's no booby traps in the walls or the floors?
Roll me some perception checks. I don't know. Yeah,
Cool.
maybe.
That would be a 8.
Ooh, I got a 19.
Ah.
I got a 5.
Helena and Satus go, cool hallway.
Emma, there's some scorch marks on the floor in this room.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Like from our dragons or from a fire-related booby trap?
There's like a lot
know.
of soot in the floor here.
Okay.
Are we standing in a giant furnace cooker? What is happening?
I don't know. But, oh man, can I cast anything?
You okay, Sonia?
Sonya's kind of like, yep, I'm just tailing you guys until you tell me that there's something you need me to do. But yeah, nope. I'm good. This is kind of nutty, guys. I gotta tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the seriousness and the
I don't think there's anything I can do that would like test it. Except if we've got something to just throw.
we could throw something. We've been pretty loud at this point.
Okay, we do take that portrait of the woman, and we like toss it down the hallway. Just like put it on the ground and like kick slide it down the hallway and see if it sets off any traps.
Roll me a perception check. There's also like a lot of other shit on the bookshelf in the other room, by the way, too. Like, but let's start.
No.
Let's
We
start
use the
with
portrait. We start
Roll
with
me
the
a
portrait.
perception check, everyone.
Cool. That is. Oh, I got a natural one.
Oh,
Not very
dear.
perceptive.
Oh dear.
Satus is like, turn on a light. Someone.
Oh,
Well, at this
Lord,
point,
I'm
you have like the
The
stove
big
fire and
yeah.
torches, so like it's actually pretty well lit.
I got a non-natural one.
Oh.
Ooh.
I got an 8.
Look, if something happens, you can't see it.
Oh dear.
Okie dokie. Well, then I guess we just stroll down.
I guess we climb up the walls instead of going over the floor.
Oh yeah, can you still
Yeah.
spider climb, Cal?
I could cast it again. I have to.
Oh, does it take us? If it takes a spell slot, then maybe.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I can use because I did use up all my level. I think it's level 2. Yeah, I used up all my level 2 spell slots, but I could use a sorcery point to give myself another.
We could get the body and push that in front of us.
And like human shield it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know what we're fighting here.
Yeah.
It could be a complete waste
Yeah,
of time.
we-
A horrid
we-
farcical mess.
We walk with it, but hold up a human body to do a corpse shield.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so you're holding the decapitated, looted
Yeah.
corpse of this guard
Mhm.
sort of in front of you
Oh yeah.
as you walk down this hallway.
Uh-huh.
Sounds bad when you put it like that.
Yeah, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah. When you just explain exactly what we said to you, it sounds bad. When you don't editorialize what we've said at all.
Took the portrait of his dead or of his wife.
He's
before
dead.
grabbing.
It doesn't matter.
Oh dear.
Or it could be his mother.
Oh God.
Just paint me a picture. Who is carrying the corpse? In what order are we walking?
I think it's got to be Helena.
Yeah.
Great. Having such a good evening.
Look, you did it.
So it's
I was put in an impossible position.
the ignominy. So
Yeah.
the order is dead corpse, then Helena,
Uh-huh.
then I guess
Then
Cal, Satus.
Satus,
Yeah.
and then Sonia bringing up the rear as you enter this
Yeah.
hallway. Very
Yeah.
good. Excellent,
Mhm.
excellent, excellent. You reach the end of the hallway and the middle door on the far side of it without incident that you can perceive.
Right, so we could probably put this poor guy down, or like even better, hide him somewhere so that fewer people.
Oh, that's what we
maybe
were
in
doing.
the straw. Maybe in the straw we can hide him.
Is that in?
Yep.
But that's in the next room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we try to open the door.
The door is locked.
Okay. We
Hey.
used one of the keys.
I guess, Helena, you would be sort of like the person putting the keys in. Roll me a d4.
Okay. I'm sure that won't do any harm at all. I got a 4.
The key does not fit.
Okay.
But there's
Try the other
there's
key.
the other key,
Try the-
yes.
Yeah.
Let's try the other key. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Mom.
So, you tried the other key, and it's almost like a spring-loaded effect, where as soon as you turn the key, the door sort of like flings open, and you have just enough time to see that past it is actually just a wall of bricks, just a wall behind this door. And then I need dexterity saving throws from Helena and from Cal.
Interesting.
Eight.
I got a 19.
Oh,
Ooh.
good.
So as the ground opens below you,
Whoa.
revealing a 6-foot deep spike trap, Helena, you are able to jump backwards away from it, kind of like, using the last little bit of like solid ground beneath your feet to propel yourself and jump out of the way and land next to Satus in like the last square foot of stone before the trap opens up. Cal, you unfortunately fall in and
I
take
can't grab Cal or anything, no.
not in the split second that you have. Cal, you take 16 points of damage as you fall into the
That is
spike trap.
exactly how many hit points I have, because I did
Ooh.
not. So that will
Okay.
bring me down to 0.
Okay.
As you see this, Sonia will sort of go, guys, and you will look over your shoulder to reveal that the flames on the torches have left the torches and have now kind of formed what basically looks like a net of fire on the opposite end of the hallway, which begins moving towards you, an advancing wall of fire.
Yep.
And let's take a moment, as you reckon with the situation, to take a quick break. And we're going to be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Why do I keep dying?
Sorry, Emma, I don't know what to tell you. But we'll be right back, folks. Stay
Okay.
tuned. Let's see how our heroes get out of this one.
Okay.